You can't attain what you want. You can't get the goals that you set out. You can't do what you want to do. Would you want to live in a world like that where somebody and everybody is telling you that you can't do something? What about, better yet, what about you telling yourself that you can't do something? You telling other people that you can't do something? Would you want to live in that world? Everybody here with the brain, if they're thinking about it, they're thinking, no, I wouldn't want to. But deep down, you actually put these limiting beliefs on yourselves. Why? I'm not sure. But I just had a conversation with, somebody that is considered a brother to me, and I love him to death. And me and him, we're having a conversation, and he tells me not every goal is attainable. And I just sit back and I'm like, what? What did you say? Yeah, not every goal is attainable. Well, let's stop right there. What do you mean by that? And we go back and forth for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We're heated in debate. We're talking back and forth. That is the reason why I lost my voice. Not because the Yankees won from 6-1 all the way back. Aaron Judge, 3-run home run in the 4th inning to tie it. But because I was way more concerned for my cousin, that he told me that not every goal is attainable. That he told me he actually couldn't achieve something. And I'm just sitting back and I said, there's no way. The reason why I think there's no way is because, number one, my cousin is resilient, he's disciplined, and he's knowledgeable. But he's missing something. And maybe you're missing it too. He's confusing with his ability to not being able to do something with the knowledge that he has. If he had the know-how, he will do it. But he obviously doesn't, so he believes he can't. So my question for you is, which one would you rather be? Would you rather be the person that figures out a way to learn, whether that's through mentorship, whether that's through books, whether that's through experience, whether that's through failing, and more failing? Or would you rather be the person that just quits? The conversation was brought up because we're watching the Yankees game. And we're sitting down and I'm talking to him and I'm like, man, if these guys would focus more on their average, they would improve and they will be better. I just can't believe that they have such a low average. If this shortstop would just focus on hitting, focus on his average, he would get more hits. And he was like, no, he can't. I'm like, why? Well, because it's the MLB. Okay, what does that matter? MLB is the hardest sport. Yes, MLB baseball is probably one of the hardest sports alongside with soccer. I said it, don't kill me. Just because it's the hardest sport, there's always progression to life. And what does the progression look like? In life, in sports, in your job, there's okay, then there's good, then there's great, then there's all-star, then there's superstar, then there is pinnacle megastar, and you're the one of one. That's the LeBron James, that's the Aaron Judge, that's the Tom Brady's. But my question to you is, were they actually the 1% when they were good? No, they weren't. How about when they were great? No, they weren't. So what did they have to do? They have to focus effort, attention, energy into progressing. So you start from good, then go to great, go to all-star, all-star, superstar. So my question for you is, if people like that can get to the pinnacle of their sports, why can't you figure out a way to do the business idea that you had? What's stopping you? Why would you ever want to tell your kid, my kid that comes into my life, when God blesses me with my son or my daughter and my family, I will never tell them that they can't do something. Why in the world would I do that? And again, this is somebody that I adore and I love. And typically when people don't know how to do something, they say they can't. But there's ways to figure out how to do something. The question is are you willing to take those ways? If you are, great. If not, that's fine too. But don't sit here and tell me you can't do something. And better yet, don't sit here and project your limiting beliefs onto other people. Because again, this whole entire theme of this channel is I've been bringing on people that are super successful. I've been speaking about success. I've been showing you my mindset principles. The whole entire thing is to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, why would somebody else? You can't sit here and tell me if you focus your time, energy, and attention on one goal for a very, very long time, you can't tell me you can't attain that goal. And if you didn't attain the goal, the reason why is because either you quit, you actually didn't give it your best, and that's it. People say try your best. I tried my best. If you actually tried your best, you would win. You would do it. And you would have figured it out. Limiting beliefs are the things that make losers losers and winners winners. Because they genuinely believe that they can't make it. They can't do it. But I'm telling you, you can. You know why? Because somebody has done it better with less. So if they did it better with less, what's your excuse? The question is why? It's not I can't, it's why. I can't should be eliminated from this, eliminated from the vocabulary. It should be, what is the dictionary, thesaurus, all these stupid ass, what's the one on internet? The Webster.com. All those word websites, they need to eliminate that word can't. Because it has guys that can actually do whatever they set their mind to, like my cousin, believing that they can't. That they actually can't do something. And me sitting there for 40 minutes telling him, listen, brother, you can. You just got to figure it out. You got to know how. Obviously, when you're 8 years old and you're riding your bike and you're like, mommy, I don't know how to ride the bike. I can't ride the bike. And then what does your mom do? What does your dad do? Here, look, this is how you ride the bike. You put your, and then little by little, you know, and then instead of saying you can't, you actually said I can. But the difference and the gap there is you knew how. So if you don't know how to do something, instead of saying can't, figure out a way how. Figure out the solution. Figure out the solution to your problem so you can stop using that disgusting and that vicious word. Because I'm telling you, if you use that word in your vocabulary every single day, you won't get the things you want. Because you will find excuses for every little thing. Instead of saying I can't, figure out how to. How can I? How can I solve this? How can I do this? And the, oh, I can't is going to be turned into I did it. I've done. We won.